Hello, my name is Mariana, and this is a reading for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I'm doing your reading as usual with my own deck of cards, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. So Sagittarius, your reading today has such an interesting energy because I feel like you are in a really good place, receiving a lot of love and a lot of praise and acknowledgement, and people are just showering you with love and maybe even gifts and presents. Just there is a lot, and I feel like there is a lot of good energy around you. But the way that I'm sensing here for you, Sagittarius, today is that too much love can also be overwhelming, right? As much as too much trauma or too much anxiety. Too much love can also cause the sense of needing to find some alone time, needing to be just outside of everybody else's energy, right? It's like focusing in on you because you have been already recharged enough with all of the praise and all of the love. So the reason why I'm saying that is because we start here with the Seven of Cups, and recently this card came with the very interesting and new image to me of the head of a shower, meaning it's like just stepping under a wonderful shower, but the water is carried with, it's not just water, right? It's like the pure element of water carries love. But because it came with the overwhelming feeling of, it's not just being under a wonderful shower. It's perhaps getting so intense, right? The love demonstration is getting so intense that it feels like this very light shower and this very adorable and, cozy sensation of being showered by love. It's actually turning into a very strong waterfall, right? I don't know if you have ever gone under a very, very strong waterfall. It's like it can be not harmful to the skin, but it can be like so strong. I don't have any other word. It's like it can be very, very intense to the point that is uncomfortable, right? Even the most pure element, that is water, at least to me it is. So this shower of love might be getting too intense, right? It may start as, people praising you and you receiving, beautiful messages and praise and all of the good stuff, right? Things that really warm your heart and you feel the embrace. But maybe it's coming to a point in your life, Sagittarius, that is crossing that limit of comfort to becoming a little bit uncomfortable. And this is the point where you draw the line, right? With the Four of Swords here, it's like, so what I heard with this card was, okay, that's it. I'm recharged, because now we have the King of Cups. So it's like your cup is full, right? You have reached the peak of receiving all of the love, all of the compliments, right? But you feel like there is this alone time, this me time needed for you, Sagittarius. So this is where you just, it's almost like, is it like when you just drift away from the crowd and, you know, without saying goodbyes. It's almost like that very gentle sneaking out of the party kind of thing, right? Where you are the subject. Well, maybe you are, you know, maybe you are um, the birthday girl or the birthday boy, and you are, you know, everybody's attention is on you, but you have received so much already that now you need some time off so that you can process all of that love and all of the gifts received. Because it's almost like if you stayed there long enough, like this water would just intensify, like the shower becoming the waterfall. So the amount of love would not diminish, right? It's like there are people around you that really want to keep on seeing the good things in you and praising you and just elevating your spirit and showering you with love. But there is a point where you feel like you cannot receive anymore, which is, you know, it's actually really awkward to me to feel that way. But because I'm really open to love and I feel like I am love. So, you know, being overwhelmed by love, it's such a strange feeling. I don't know if you're feeling that way too, but to you, it's almost like a necessary move, right? And I feel like you have to do so quietly because otherwise people would follow you, right? Because it's like you are the center of attention in a sense, and people just want to show and demonstrate how much they love you and how much you mean to them, Sagittarius, in a way that you are completely fulfilled to the point that there is no more room to receive more love. Is there such a thing? Like, is it possible to be full of love to the point that you cannot receive any more love? But I feel like this is the case because after here, this King of Cups, we have the Six of Cups, which is interesting to me because, you know, it's just one cup down from the Seven. So I wonder if maybe there is specifically like one person that maybe it's just over the top, right? Or it's like exaggerating a little bit their demonstration of love. But really, to be honest, here I feel like your sensation of fulfillment, right? After you give yourself this time just to cool down, just to, you know, it's almost like drain a little bit of the water so that you have space to receive even more love. It's like you are ready to receive all the love, but this Six of Cups is coming a little bit different than this Seven of Cups. So this is the reason why I'm saying maybe there is one person in particular, right, among your friends, among your family, maybe in a party, or maybe in a workspace, or whatever setting is there for you. This certain person that is maybe over the top expressing how much they adore you and they admire you and they want to just make you see that, right? It's like maybe they are a newer person in your life, and this Six of Cups, it's like after you refresh yourself, it's like you you know, you collect all of your presents and then you go into your bedroom to just put them there, and it's like load off a little bit of all of that showering of love. It's like this Six of Cups is talking about familiar kind of love. So people that you are familiar with, maybe more so or for a longer time than this other person, right, that is among the group, and maybe they are a new acquaintance, or, you know, you're just getting to know them, and the type of natural, not overwhelming love that you accept in a sense is this more known love, right? People that you have known for maybe the majority of your life. So this is talking about, you know, this love that you are not, it's not too much, it's not overbearing, it's not over the top, is the kind of love that is comforting, right? That maybe it started this way here, but then maybe it really crossed the line that you felt like you had to retreat, right? And return to the party after you found your way back into the room with a little bit more space to receive even more love and give, right? Because the six to me is like this mutual give and take. But mainly receive love from people that you know, people that you have known your entire life. So this is where it gets really interesting, Sagittarius, because I feel like after you go, you know, have this little reset, this little recharge of your own feelings, of your own, or maybe how much you're being demanded, since maybe you are, you know, the person of the night, the center of attention, right? It seems like everything is good. Actually, everything is excellent. And that is exactly the moment when you are receiving so much that you feel like you have to head off in another direction. So the reason why I'm saying that is because of this incredible line of three major arcana: the Sun, Judgment, and the Fool. So remember, when you were receiving so much attention and love and praise and compliments and gifts, right, to the point that you were like over flooding, is that the right word? It's like flooding with love, right? There was no more available room for you to receive even more love. So you had to just go to another room, or, you know, in a little escape to yourself. It's like escape to this inner, more restrict but more intimate kind of space, right? Where you could gather your thoughts and your feelings and return to the party to engage and to exchange love in a way that is comforting and that is known to you. With the Sun, you are enjoying your time when you feel that you are refreshed, right? When you feel like you have, you know, collected all of your gifts, collected all of your compliments, and, you know, put them aside so that you have room to receive more. It's like you are the center of attention, absolutely, with the Sun card. It's like the sunflower, right? But you are, it's like you are the sun and everybody else is, you know, they are sunflowers, you know. So everywhere you go, it's like they are following you in a sense, right? And if not physically, right? Because no, we don't have any pentacle cards. Like intentionally with their resonance, it's like this very frequency based kind of energetic following, right? So when you are getting so much attention and so much love, it gets to a point where there is no more room to grow or to shine or to expand. So this is when this judgment is talking about this, it's almost like a new route. It's like the universe interferes in a way that is redirecting. It's almost like, you know, if this river is flooding, like the water will find its way to a new stream, right? So that the water can, it's like, so the water can be drained, but it's not this negative connotation of draining the water out. But in a sense, it's like spreading the water, spreading the love, right? It's like if you are solely getting all of the love, maybe you are feeling a bit overwhelmed, because it's like maybe you wish to share this with others, maybe you wish to share this with, it's like you want to give back all of the love that you're receiving, right? So this intervention that the universe is coming through with the Judgment card, it's like these small new routes, new flood streams, right? Just to make sure that the water that is contained in this one place, right, can nurture other places, right? And this is all metaphor, obviously, because, you know, we have the sun here being you. It's like, because this is like a never-ending source of light, it's like there are others, and this Fool here is coming through as like that. The interesting thing is, like, this Fool came through first as you exploring new routes. You know, it's almost like the water that you're receiving, it's like you want to redirect it to new streams, to new adventures, to new journeys. But actually, now that I just looked at it, it flipped, and this Fool is like new people, right? Maybe when you feel like you have freshened up, right, and that you have a little bit of room to give back all of the love, it's like the ones that you want to share it with are these people that you already know. And what the universe is talking about here with just the Judgment is that even though you want to redirect this sharing with people that you know, that you want to also illuminate with your presence, right? As much as they are acknowledging you as the sun, right? As this bright being, it's like there are others there that are, it's like they are still in this, maybe this awakening process. It's like in this beginning of, you know, self-awareness and this journey of self-discovery. So this, more than being you, actually, is talking about other people. So share all the love that you're receiving in the setting that you are right now, but sharing it with people that you might not know. That is the interesting thing. I feel like it flips in and out. It's like sometimes it's you, sometimes it's like completely strangers that you don't know anything about until you just share without minding who you're going to share all of your light and all of the love that you're receiving with, right? It's not just because you are receiving so much love from a certain group of people that you can only share it back with those same people. What this is talking about is like, find other streams, find other journeys, and journeys where people are just beginning to find who they are, find themselves. It's like this is going to be as much of a new adventure to you, Sagittarius, as it is going to be for them, I feel like, right? Because you're coming through as the sun, so it's like maybe you are going to be their guiding light in a sense, right? Because the people that already know you, they acknowledge that. But the people that don't know you, it's like maybe they're going to see the sun for the first time, if that makes sense, right? It's like these people that already know you, and even this newer person that really doesn't know, like they don't know how to show their affection, right? So maybe they are just a little bit over the top. But either way, it's like they already know your essence. They already see who you are, like truly, right? But because there is some sort of divine intervention here, because there is this rerouting, but rerouting in a sense that because there is this overabundance of love. So there is substance to be shared, there is love to be shared, there is light to be shared, right? And maybe to your surprise, with people that are completely beginners in this whole self-discovery journey, right? So Sagittarius, I'm going to pull more cards for you and see where this wants to go. And also in the extended, I'm going to pull from the astrological runes for your final guidance. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.